I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. Thank you, Taylor, for your lyrical genius. Let's unpack what that means through data and not drama. Imposter syndrome. It turns out nearly 75% of female executives report imposter syndrome, despite the success in their leadership roles. You're not imagining the self-doubt. Systematic bias has made being confident feel unsafe. The pay gap remains. And yes, women still only earn about 82 cents for every dollar a man makes. That's not math, it's measured devaluation. Sexual harassment is still happening. Pervasive harassment training has existed for ages, but the numbers haven't budged. Today, 40% of women say they've been sexually harassed at work. The US estimates show 81% of women have experienced some form of workplace sexual harassment. We are still dealing with unchanged power imbalances and still have the same old scars. This is a leadership failure, not a cultural coincidence. Ladies, this isn't a critique of men. It's a call to action for organizations and for us. We need to name these realities, challenge them, and change the playing field. If you've felt the frustration of running faster just to get noticed, drop run again in the comments. Let's keep each other seen. And of course, let's thank the mastermind herself by tagging Taylor. Here's the mind shift that will save your career. Stop expecting your boss to act rationally. I'm going to give you 3 strategies to save your energy, so save this post so you can reference it later. Most people keep making the same mistake at work. They try to manage their boss with logic. They prep PowerPoints, lay out the facts, and think, if I just explain this clearly, they'll understand. Wrong. The truth is, a lot of bosses don't run on reason. They run on emotion. If you don't understand that, you'll burn yourself out trying to win arguments you are never going to win. So here's the reframe. Stop thinking of your boss as a leader you have to convince, and start thinking of them as a system you have to navigate. That shift alone gives you control, because when they blow up in a meeting, it's not a reflection of you, it's a stress response. When they flood you with chaotic streams of ideas, that's not strategy, it's noise. And when they snap over something minor, it's not about your competence, it's about their lack of regulation. The power move is detachment. The person who stays calm while everyone else is spiraling is the one who actually holds the leverage. So how do you do it? 3 things. 1, set a baseline. Quick acknowledgement every day. Good morning. Eye contact, calm tone. It signals safety. 2, absorb, then act. Let them unload. Nod, listen, then reply with steady language. Got it. Here's the next step. You're not submitting, you're managing the chaos. And 3, don't mirror the meltdown. When they raise their voice, keep yours level. Outbursts lose power when they don't get a reaction. Remember, emotional stability is the real authority. The moment you stop reacting, you've already taken control of the entire interaction. Now, drop a yep in the comments if you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's talk about how to glow up in your job. Maybe you're in a little bit of a slump at work, you're feeling the post-summer blues, you're just feeling stagnant. There are 5 things you can do this week to feel better. Okay, first thing, you want to make sure you have a clean working space. Organize your desk, declutter, put a picture of something that makes you happy, make the space bright, welcoming, somewhere that you actually want to work. Also, clean out and declutter your work bag. Number 2, get organized with your work. Create a system for managing all of your tasks and to-dos. Figure out what works best for you, whether it be a written notebook, Notion, Google Sheets, Asana, a ton of different solutions here. Number 3, look good, feel good. Have a wardrobe that you like. It doesn't need to be expensive, there doesn't need to be a lot to it. Shop secondhand, create a capsule wardrobe. Basically, you just want to have a few things that you don't have to think about and that you feel good in. 4th thing is to get clear on what you can get out of your job right now. A lot of the time you can feel in a slump if you're constantly living for what's next or not feeling happy with where you are right now. You get really clear on what sort of skills you're building, networking, whatever it is that you can get out of your job today. It makes it a lot easier to be happy in the present. And then 5, list your skills and strengths. You might be in a slump where you're thinking, I'm just not good at anything, and that's simply not true. So write down your skills and strengths, and then revisit that list regularly whenever you need a confidence boost. Let me know if that's helpful and if you'd like to hear more work glow up tips.
You can literally be fighting for your life, and some people will only notice that you're not showing up for them the way they want. You ever notice how people only start paying attention when you stop performing? You could be quietly holding your life together with duct tape and a prayer, and instead of asking how you're doing, they ask why you're not doing more for them. It's wild. You miss a call, skip a meeting, stop showing up the way they're used to, and suddenly you've changed. No one stops to think maybe you're just running on fumes. Here's the truth. Some people don't see you. They see the version of you that benefits them. And the second that version goes quiet, they start to withdraw their approval. But you don't owe constant access to people who never earned empathy. Your worth isn't measured in how much you produce or how convenient you are for everyone else. Real ones don't guilt you for needing rest. They don't take your silence personally. They make space for it. So if you've been wondering who's real, pay attention to the ones who check on you when you go quiet. Who listens when you stop performing? That's who actually sees you. Protect your time. Guard your energy. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your hard days. Want to be the villain? Save this post. I mean it. Save it because it's going to be a favorite of yours. So, villains. Not the cape twirling cartoon kind. The boardroom assassin kind. You know, the one who gets results because they don't flinch, don't stall, and definitely don't crowdsource their conviction. Your competition isn't the hero next door. It's Miranda Priestly with a 90-day plan, Cersei Lannister with a quarterly metric, and Sauron with a Gantt chart. They don't hope things work out. They build empires like it's a moral obligation. Heroes? They start with talent and charm and they think that's enough. Villains? They show you what sustained focus and uncompromising standards actually look like. No excuses. No, we'll revisit that in Q2. No, I'm waiting for my team to be ready. Miranda Priestly never pushed a meeting just because she was feeling a little tired. Cersei never outsourced her strategy to the intern, and Sauron didn't build half a tower and then get distracted by LinkedIn. Here's the truth you won't like. Villains force heroes to grow up. They expose the fluff in your motivation. And if you're still leading the same way you did 5 years ago, you're the hero who's still running on the same ego hits and fear of failure fuel. The villain isn't